Hello everyone, this is Arturo here and I teach cello. This is a first tutorial I want to do about a grade 5 piece. I think is in the ABRSM and Trinity syllabus in both. This piece is Robot's March and it is by Gordon Jacob and it is a fantastic piece. The first thing you want to think about is count. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the very first thing. And it will be mind-blowing how many pupils get it wrong. And they count 4, they count 6. So it's very important to count those 5 notes, okay? So let's start with playing the first bar. So that's the first thing. You can do that 1, 2, or 3 times. Go for it. Pause the video and do it 3 times. Great. Now let's play the next bar. The next bar is again 5 notes. This is an E natural with first finger on D. Give it a go. Now let's put the 2 bars together. Here we go. Great. Another thing you want to think about is the bow stroke. It's not... I am aware that the notes, the quavers, they have dots, but they have to be a bit fatter than just that. They can be a little bit longer. Just like bouncing a basketball. If you're unsure, go get a basketball and bounce it. Okay, this is one when you have to, you touch the basketball and then you bounce it back down. So here we go, one more time, and this time we will carry on. Very good. So the next 2 bars, they're very interesting. I don't do the printed bowings, I separate all that because I like the detachment of the note. I think it's more sparkly and it is more characterful. So let's sing once together the name of the fingering. You ready? Ready to sing? 3 no 3 no 1 no 1 3 no 1 1 1. Very good. So excuse my singing, I know, but that's why I'm not a singer. Now I am going to play, watch carefully, I'm going to play only with the right hand. And I do this a lot because many times we make mistakes and we blame the poor left hand. And sometimes, many times actually, the culprit is the right hand. And we don't even realize. So let's have a little look at the bow only and we still sing the fingering. And ready to play and sing, off we go. 3 no 3 no 1 no 1 3 no 1 no 1. Okay, so that shows us the times we play on the D string, the times we play on the A string, and the times we play on the G string, and gives us like a roadmap. Now we know when we have to change string. Now let's play both hands. Ready to play. Very good, excellent. So when you have done that, play the whole line. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm going to carry on because the second line presents quite a few challenges that are very interesting. So the next line, that's bar 7. I'm sure you have the music. Check it out. It's a B flat, and again it happens. Guess how many times? Yes, you guessed it, 5 times. So let's play that. Ooh, this is a very interesting, most interesting couple of notes. You have a C, a D, and then a C. But the CD happens as a string crossing, slurred. So how do we do that at this speed? I have a trick. So this trick is basically when you play it slowly, play it as a double stop. Give it a go. Great. So now let's play the bar 7. Just that. from beginning of bar 7 to end of bar 7. Off we go. Great. And then when you play faster, you create the illusion of separation. You're playing them almost together. Okay? If you practice, you're gonna find problematic to play fast. The next challenge is the extension. Because after this, you have that extension, which I place as a default all the way. Look at my left hand. You see, I keep my extension backwards all the time. If you are tiny, if you are very young, then yes, you might have to shift a lot. When I was little, I was even shorter than now. I know how to imagine, but I remember having to shift back and forward for my extensions, even in first position. So if that's the case, I understand. But if you can reach, and I can, and I have a very small hand, do try to reach it, okay? So how to build this up? Simply pick bar 8 as the second bar of your second line and build it up. So play the first 4 notes and repeat it 3 times. Third time. And if you want to repeat it a 4th time for the control, do it. Then add the next note. And then build up note by note. So now let's play together bar 7 and bar 8 just like that. Okay, ready? Off we go. Well done. You can do that 2 or 3 or even 5 times and it's going to get better. I guarantee you that. Then let's play the next bit again, keeping the extension backwards all the way. Okay, so ready? Great, well done. As you could see, I separate the notes again because it gives me more spark, more articulation, more detach. So let's give it another go. This time the entire line. Ready? Off we go. Well done. You can do that twice or even 3 times or even 5 times better, and then play both lines. Great. Now let's carry on to the third line. So again, 5 repetitions on that D. So that's a scale. So if you practice your scales, you should be fine. Next, we are going to work on the third line. Again, we have 5 notes, which are these. But then we have a scale of the major. So I would isolate that slowly. That is the magic word, slowly. Repeat after me, slowly. Here we go. Your turn. Fab, fab. Now let's put the first bar of the third line, that's bar 11, and the first bar of bar 12. I go first. You go second. Then, now I have 4 long crochets. Those crochets in bar 12, they are supposed to be played with the entire bow, okay? So I go first. Great. Then the next bar is full bow still. Great. Then something that we need to bear in mind is in bar 13, the second ta tika ta. That one. You have 2 notes on the A and then the next one on the D string. Okay? Let's do that a few times, okay? So do that 3 or 5 or even 10 times to really master that, okay? And then when you feel confident, add the F sharp, the crochet. Okay? So then, once we have done those three, you have a shift. So that. So play 4, 3, 1 on 4. So there you have a shift. Towards where? Towards the C sharp. Okay? So do that a few times. But that's not all. In that bar you also have an extension. Okay? So how do we break this bar down? We simply play 3 times, and then we add the 3 or 5 times, and finally we add the last note of the bar. And you can repeat that a few times, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, as many times as you want. Then we move on to line 4. In the fourth line is very similar to the third line, extremely similar. Also, I want to tell you that in bar 17 I break those slurs. Same in bar 14, I break all that. What is printed is, you see, down, 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 up, up. I break the quavers. Down, 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 up, down. Then I'm gonna carry on, and I want you to pay attention to bar 17. Rest. So as you could see, I break those ties in the quavers. Okay. Again, it gives more spark. It's more sparkly, more detached, more powerful, more bright. Then we have my favorite section in the piece, which is the middle and last section. The middle section, we have a shift in the rest. Rest and shift into second position. That's something that we have to do many times. Shift. And the shift is a major 7th. But is it? The musical shift, yes. The technical shift is just a tone. Listen up. Then we play the E and then the F sharp. That's it. Oh, that was a bit flat. Then you do that a few times in order to condition the mechanics of the shift. And then simply, that's it. Okay? Remember to do that at least 5 times. 5 times, okay? Every day you practice. Then we carry on. This passage unfolds mostly in second position and then a bit of fourth position. That's fairly straightforward. What is very important I want you to look at is the quaver rests, which means that rest has to happen. How do we make it happen? Lift off the bow. Off. So that we can hear the rest. Listen up. Another technical and musical shift relationship, which is the octave between bar 24, in bar 24, between G and G. Again, this is an octave, but the technical shift is a tone. Listen up. A in fourth position, and then A and shift towards the note you need. So do that a few times, and then a few times. Then this needs to be legato. This is bar 24, the last line of the first page. So that we have a clear contrast between the rests and the no rests. In bar 24, as you can see, there is no rest, okay? That difference has to be shown. Then it's pretty much the same. However, in bar 30, things change slightly. Again, legato. Great, so fantastic place in this piece, really strong fortissimo. I want to show you that in the triplet in bar 31 I slur those three quavers because it makes us have more flow. You see, if we do, we lose flow. The other thing I want you to think about is I put a little comma between the D in bar 32 off, so that D can be clearly re-articulated. You see? Off. That needs to be very clear. That's why I put the comma there. Okay? So very important to practice slowly. Okay? This place is worth practicing only with the bow. And I give it a go, and then you'll do it. 1, 4, 1, 1, 3, 4, 4, 1. So that you gain the feeling and you develop a mental roadmap of the string crossing. That is incredibly important. Then we hit in bar 35, we hit the recapitulation, but this in piano. I don't really like that piano much, but it's what is printed. We have to do it again. I break the bowings in when we have, and again later on in. Up to you. But again, it gains more power. Great, then it's pretty much the same. However, things start changing in bar 45, where we place the coda. This is a very interesting shift. It's a perfect 4 between B natural and E natural. However, again, that's just the musical shift. The technical shift is a tone. B, C sharp, and then you can play the scale. Hey, that's a scale. If you practice your scales, you should be fine. Then you get rid of the second finger, the D. And then after a few times, I just did 2. You can do 3, 5, 7, 8, or 10. The more you do it slowly, the better you'll play. And then finally, again a few times. Okay? Then we remember to use full bow. It's bar 48. Then bar 49 is a very interesting bar because we have the accent and then we have a little note, a quiver. So this is a very interesting place because we have the accent, but then we have to come back to the heel. Otherwise, we can find ourselves in this place of the bow, which is a very bad place to find ourselves in. So that's a problem, isn't it? So we have to play the accent and then push with the elbow. Push with the elbow, push with the elbow. Give it a go. Then we have the fortissimo molto marcato in bar 51. Again, 5 notes by now, that should be well ingrained in our brains. But we are in sort of D minor, really cool place, fortissimo. Great, so there we want to practice bar 53, that's the second bar of the penultimate line, only bow. And I'll go first. Off I go first. Because it has a lot of string crossings between the D string and the A string, and that's something that we need to develop a roadmap for the string crossings judiciously. Then the other thing I want to talk about in these two bars, these are about bars 53 and 54, is the bowing. All separate. Up, up, as printed, and then break. Okay? I repeat. So this is bar 54 directly. The G and the A, up, up. Then the last 4 quavers of that bar separate, okay? They're printed together, I break them. That plays out beautifully on a down bow. Again, use your whole bow in all your crochets. Okay, so you get a lot of vibration from your string. Then, perfect fourth, again, that's just the musical shift. The technical shift is again a tone, C, D, E, F. So you do it a few times and then you play it as normal. You can go and then at some point I will talk about how to shift. I have a very cool system, very systematic. I'll talk about that in a later video. But for now, let's come back to the last line of Robot's March. That's a semitone shift. We shift with tension. This is a semitone. Semitones we shift with tension, pressing, and very fast. Why? Because if we shift in a too relaxed manner, we might go too far. You see? But it's good to be precise. Okay? So, and remember, hand up, elbow down. Great. So here, what I tend to do is I get rid of this and it's a scale. So do that a few times so that you realize no shift, stay, shift into fourth position. This is an E sharp, which is an F natural. And then when you have done that at least 3 times, you can add the low dizzy open strings. Great. So then you have to place that octave. Make sure you do that a few times. As a scale. 3, F sharp, 1, E, and then shift. Hold, cross, bounce a few times so that you create the roadmap for your left hand shift. Then, as printed. And finally, on an up bow, be careful with that, bowings are the word of God. Many times without the double stop. And It will be out of tune a few times, in tune a few times. The important thing is the gesture. So up, that, okay? Up, and the preparation. When do we shift? As soon as we hit the first open D. So that you have time to shift, okay? Then you have those two very short, and then no vibrato, unfortunately. Make sure you press well. How to practice this perfect fifth at the end? Simply play the low note, maybe 5 or even 10 seconds, then the top, the A, again between 5 and 10 seconds, and then together definitely at least for 10 seconds. Why for so long? It's a pain, yes, but we play basically 3 beats. If we can hold the tuning and the quality of sound for 10 seconds or 20 seconds, then definitely we will be able to do it for 3 seconds. Last thing I want to tell you, this note has a sforzato, but we can add salt and pepper by applying a really cool crescendo. Listen up. Very flashy, very strong with the bow flicking, and you can even smile at your pianist. This song is really good fun. It's one of my favorite pieces in grade 5, and I hope this little tutorial helped you with the initial work for finding the notes and working on some shifts and string crossings. Now go practice. Bye.